Hi, good morning. I'm Rob Skiff, and joining us is Daniel Crompton. And this is the sort of the final thank you uh, that were thank yous and sort of reflections about Woodblock 2014, Palerno's first conference. It's been a fun 4 days. I've learned quite a lot. One of the lessons that we are learning, is that we're going to do next time is probably a 2 day conference. And we'll have a lot more of the video, audio pieces. I think 4 days was way too ambitious. We can get things done equally in a shorter amount of time, and it being slightly more intensive. But one of the great things about Palerno is we innovate, we try, and we have a quick learning curve. So we're going to be shortening the conference. And also, what an amazing group of faculty we're starting to develop in terms of their interests in what they're trying to do. And these are people who are committed to changing their lives and transforming the lives of their students. And there's a lot of really great programs and classes that are developing. And it's really nice to see some people who are really excellent scholars and excellent teachers, but who haven't been given the opportunity to be recognized for their work, are now starting to be able to produce and create and own a department, own a class, create a certificate. And so, again, if you have any questions or critiques about Woodblock or about Palerno, feel free to send them to do a shout out to Woodblock. We'll be checking it periodically. But you can also tweet directly to us at Palerno. And of course, there's always questions at palerno.com for email, but you can also email us personally. Our email addresses are listed on our website at palerno.com. So there are a lot of people to thank. A lot of people have put in a lot of time to get this set up in a short amount of time. We launched Woodblock, started talking about it about 6 weeks ago. And when you think about the number of people who've come to Burlington to participate or have looked at things online, it's pretty incredible, the amount of participation. And we're looking forward to putting these on, every week. No, just kidding. Putting these on, probably, we'll have another one in, 3 months or so. If you want to, just an aside, if you would like to host a Woodblock conference in your area, let us know, because these kind of hybrid conferences where you can gather together physically as a group, but also interact with everybody all over, is a great idea. The only thing that we would ask is that you're not charged to participate in the conference. We want to keep these as accessible to everyone as possible, and so keep it free and keep it open, and make it as participatory as possible. It doesn't take total cost to put on this conference for Palerno was nothing, zero. And it was, and we got a lot of information out, and also learned quite a lot from our faculty. So I'll start the thank yous, and I'd like to thank Dr. Craig Sadler, for coming to Burlington up from the Hudson Valley and spending time with me and my family. And staying up late with me talking about particular ideas, and watching Green Arrow with the kids and Leah at night, and for running our panel discussion. Please check out his YouTube channel, and look for, of course, that he's going to be producing on the Palerno in the next couple of weeks. Another, a big thank you also needs to go to Giovanna Jagger at the Karma Birdhouse in Burlington. So we rent a incubator space in in Burlington, and they've given us a great deal on the rent. Our office is $350 a month, and we get quite a lot of great stuff for it, which is access to that conference room, which you saw, and then internet and a great community of people who work in the building that we can draw upon for advice. So if you're in Burlington, check out Karma Birdhouse and Maglianero's Cafe, who supplied us with coffee. And it's the best. I think it's got the best coffee in town, and they're very, very nice. But Karma Birdhouse, if you're looking to start a business, check it out there. And they were very nice to donate the use of the conference room for us for the entire week, which was which was great because we could not have afforded to rent it. It is rather expensive to rent the nicest conference room in Burlington, and it literally is touted as such. Another person who really we need to thank is Adrianus Vermanhofen. He has been a real, he's actually the person who I can thank for getting the Palerno, Daniel Crompton, in terms of a connection, finding us, and without him, a Palerno would still be a wild idea. And I hope, we're hoping for a very good, speedy recovery for him. And Daniel, do you want to say a little word about our patron saint?
Yeah, absolutely. He's given us, done so much for us up to now, and him and Dennis Roos, his partner in crime. They've given us so much, given us servers and space and bandwidth and everything that we've needed. And they're always ready for us. They've spent so much of their free time away from their children that we're so grateful that they put in so much effort, and they really want to. And of course, Adrianus is going to be a faculty member as well. So check out his course when it comes live later this year.
Yeah, and he's got some great plans in terms of developing computer programming classes and some hacking classes, and also some really interesting proposals for work in India with people. I'd especially like to thank two people without whom this organization wouldn't be in existence, and that's our guru, our IT guru, Daniel Crompton, without whom the marketplace, the Canvas integration, and the portfolio aren't possible. Any success that we have in the future is because of a large measure because of Daniel and his commitment. He's been with us since the very beginning, and he has blown me away and blown everybody on the board of directors away with what he does and his commitment. And I owe him, a huge amount of thanks and personal favors for this life and the next probably 10 or 15. And also, last but definitely not least, Dan Kirk, who's a partner at Palerno and a founder, along with Daniel. And Dan handles the operations and keeps us very honest. And he's been, in terms of creating different infrastructure, interacting with faculty, interacting with students, and helping with the accreditation. Again, without Dan Kirk, we don't have a Palerno. And so, those two guys are I owe them a lot, and so do you guys as we build up this courses. And other than that, thank all of you. The faculty, again, the faculty are our treasure, and we're doing the best work we can when we enable you guys to start creating your courses, to have academic freedom, and success for us is going to be the number of people that we can get employed and the number of people we can have earning a living and getting more control over their lives and agency, because that's, in the end, that's what it's all about. So Woodblock's the first of many conferences to come and gatherings. If you're interested in participating or hosting one. A 2-day conference. This is the final. This is the first and last 4-day conference we're going to hold. But if you're interested in hosting a 2-day gathering or conference, let us know and we'll help you set it up. And again, thank you all for participating, and we'll see you online. Bye.